So, next question is, what is the magnitude of the gravitational force acting on the Earth due to the Sun? So we're not given that much information. If you were to Google this question, you would get 3.54 times 10 to the 22, so 3.54 times 10 to the 22. But that's kind of not really, doesn't really help us understand why that's the case. So a good way to understand why the gravitational force acting on the Earth due to the Sun is 3.54 times 10 to the 22 is to kind of Google the constants for this formula. So Fg is g, the gravitational constant, times mass 1, mass 2, over the distance r squared. So if we were to find the mass of the Earth, the mass of the Sun, we know the gravitational constant, and we find the distance in between them, we can calculate this number. So I've already searched for these values. So g is equal to 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11. This is in Newton meters squared over kilogram squared. And then we have m1. Let's say m1 is the Earth mass. This is 5.97 times 10 to the 24. m2 is the mass of the Sun. The mass of the Sun is much larger at 1.99 times 10 to the 30. So it's multiples of 10 larger than the Earth, which makes sense. And finally, the distance between the Sun and the Earth is 149 times 10 to the 6 kilometers, which equals 149 times 10 to the 9 meters. So we're going to take this value, this value, this value, and this value, and we're going to plug them into this equation. So if we add gravity, which is 6, it's not gravity, sorry, the gravitational force constant, 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11, multiplied by m1, which is 5.97 times 10 to the 24, times 1.99 times 10 to the 30, divided by 149 times 10 to the 9 squared. So we get 3.57 times 10 to the 22 newtons. So if we compare it to what the correct answer, so these two are pretty close. So we know we've calculated it correctly. The errors probably are from the estimations of the mass of the Earth and the mass of the Sun and so on. So you can kind of see how we can use the formula for gravitational force to calculate the magnitude of the gravitational force acting on the Earth due to the Sun. And this provides the correct answer. This force is the force which keeps the ground orbiting around the Sun. The gravitational force from other planets does not slightly affect the Earth's orbit. The Earth's gravitational pull on an object depends only on how far away that object is and the mass of the object. So because of the other planets are very far away, the strength of that gravitational attraction is extremely small and can be totally ignored. So that's kind of why, that's kind of the explanation of the gravitational force constant. So correct answer, explanation. Good job. Solution is correct.